So off they go in the men's 1500 metre sea race. And from the inside out, we've got Hosking, Bateman, Yogesaran, Frankel, Sinibaldi, Robinson, Colbert, McManus, Casillas, Ard, Bryan, Avery, Matheson, and Michael Matheson on the outside of son Brett, or father Brett. And they swing around that clock about 1 or 2 seconds slow on screen. So through the first 200 in about 35 seconds or so. And prominent early is Logan Hosking of the Blue Mountains, just with one of the Hills District athletes there for company. I think that's Taj Avery. And then sitting in behind him is Charlie Colbert of Riverview as they swing around. And come up to 400 now. Just over 70 seconds. So Hosking taking them around at a decent clip. One of the Scots athletes in there as well, that's Oscar Bryan. Comes in with a seed time of 5:14. But still a pretty significant lead pack here of about 8 of them as they head around to the 600. Be 2 laps on the board when they hit the line this time. So as they swing around now up to the 800, still this lead pack of about 8. Might just try and get in a bit tighter on them there as they go through with 700 metres to run. And heading up the back straight, still a little bit of shuffling there, but no real change in the order. Not a huge pace in this race either as they swing around to the 1,000 metres with 500 to run. Just a break starting to form slightly in the middle of the pack. But as they come up to the 1,000, it's Brett Matheson of Westfields and Hosking, who's been the early leader, and just now a change in the lead for the first time with York McManus of Sutherland, just sitting on front of Oscar Bryan of the Scots College, that is, pardon me. So Hosking on his outside, and then Jacob Frankel also in there for Randwick Botany, and a bit of an odd kid. So they pick up the bell and ticking through the 1,200 metres now. So we just try to get in a bit tighter on them there. So up the back straight, it's the Sutherland youngster York McManus, who's now got Oscar Bryan for company, and Bryan gets up to him and goes around the shoulder. The early leader, Hosking, still just hanging around there and starting to get up around the shoulder of Sutherland's McManus. You've also got Frankel there for Randwick Botany, just hanging on in 4th, but the early leader, Logan Hosking of the Blue Mountains, now gets back to the front of the field and has York McManus, who took the lead off him up the back straight, coming back at him. So it's McManus and Hosking as they come into the straight, and McManus at a huge run down the outside from Isaac Robinson of Hooked On Running, and Robinson has come from the clouds to take out the men's 1,500 metre sea race. A brilliant finish there and a well-timed run from Isaac Robinson. Keith Bateman, Venerable Masters athlete, over the line, the barefoot style, in about 4:50, as is Tony Sinibaldi. But young Isaac Robinson has absolutely come from the clouds to win the men's 1,500 metre sea race.